The circular economy is a new way of producing and consuming that aims to eliminate waste and pollution. Instead of the traditional linear model of make, use, and throw away, the circular economy focuses on reusing and recycling materials. This creates a closed-loop system that minimizes environmental impact and maximizes the efficient use of resources. The circular economy offers a more sustainable alternative to the traditional linear model. It's a holistic approach that considers the entire life cycle of products and materials. The illustration on this slide provides a detailed visual representation of how the circular economy works, with materials and products flowing continuously through the system. The circular economy is a model that aims to eliminate waste and pollution by focusing on reusing, repairing, and recycling materials and products instead of discarding them. It's a closed-loop system where materials flow continuously without being lost or wasted, allowing us to extract maximum value from them. This is in contrast to the traditional linear economy, where we take, make, and dispose of resources. The circular economy involves keeping resources in use for as long as possible through strategies like reuse, repair, and recycling. This helps conserve natural resources, reduce environmental impact, and create new economic opportunities. The linear economy is the traditional economic model, where resources are extracted, used, and then discarded. It's a take, make, and dispose approach. In contrast, the circular economy is a closed-loop system that aims to keep resources in use for as long as possible. The focus is on reducing waste and extending the lifespan of products. The key difference is that the linear model is inherently wasteful, while the circular model emphasizes resource efficiency and sustainability. The circular economy is built on 4 key principles that aim to create a more sustainable and efficient system. The first is to keep resources in use as long as possible by designing products for durability, repairability, and reuse. This minimizes the need for new resource extraction. The second is to minimize waste by reusing, repairing, and recycling materials. This reduces the amount of waste going to landfill or incineration. The third is to power the circular economy with renewable energy sources like solar and wind. This reduces reliance on fossil fuels and lowers the environmental impact. The fourth is to create closed-loop systems where products can be easily disassembled and recycled into new products. This keeps materials circulating in the economy instead of becoming waste. These 4 principles work together to create a more sustainable, circular model that moves away from the traditional linear, take-make-waste approach. The circular economy is an alternative to the traditional linear economy, where we take, make, and waste. In the circular economy, we aim to reduce resource depletion by reusing and recycling materials. This helps protect the environment by minimizing waste and emissions. It also drives economic growth by creating new business models and jobs around reuse and recycling. Circular economy principles foster innovation as companies find new ways to extend product life cycles. And it improves competitiveness as businesses become more efficient and sustainable. Overall, the circular economy offers significant benefits across environmental, economic, and social dimensions. The circular economy is no longer just a concept. It's being put into practice across many industries. Companies are adopting new business models, redesigning products, and finding ways to reduce waste and resource use. From fashion brands using recycled materials to food companies cutting food waste, the circular economy is gaining momentum. This is driving innovation and creating a more sustainable future. The image shows a modern, efficient recycling plant, a real-world example of the circular economy in action. Circular design is about rethinking how we create and use products to minimize waste and environmental impact. The key principles are reducing material use, choosing sustainable materials, designing for disassembly, and applying cradle-to-cradle principles. By designing for longevity and reuse, we can cut down on the resources needed to make new products from scratch. Renewable, recycled, and bio-based materials are better alternatives to virgin resources that deplete the planet. Making products easy to take apart and reuse components extends their useful life and facilitates recycling. Cradle-to-cradle design ensures materials can be safely cycled back into the system, eliminating waste. Implementing these circular design strategies can transform how we produce and consume in a more sustainable way. Circular production is about redesigning manufacturing processes to be more efficient and reduce waste. The goal is to keep materials in use for as long as possible, reducing the need for virgin resources. Emerging sustainable technologies like biomimicry and 3D printing are being used to create innovative and environmentally friendly products. Renewable resources are being favored over finite resources to further reduce environmental impact. These changes are transforming how we produce goods, moving towards a more circular and sustainable model. Consumers play a crucial role in driving circularity by making conscious choices. Choosing reusable and durable products, repairing items instead of replacing them, and actively participating in recycling programs. By supporting sustainable businesses that prioritize circular practices, consumers can directly contribute to the circular economy. Sharing platforms and subscription models offer alternatives to individual ownership, promoting resource efficiency and reducing waste. Repairing and repurposing existing items extends their lifespan, diverting them from landfills and reducing the need for new production. Waste is a valuable resource, not just something to be disposed of in landfills. The goal is to create a closed-loop system where materials are continuously used and reused, minimizing environmental impact. This circular approach focuses on the 3 Ps: reducing waste generation, reusing materials, and recycling to create new products. By shifting our mindset to see waste as a resource, we can develop more sustainable waste management practices. Circular business models are all about keeping products, components, and materials in use for as long as possible, minimizing waste and maximizing resource efficiency. One key circular model is closed-loop systems, where products are designed to be repaired, reused, and recycled at the end of their life. Sharing and leasing models allow businesses to offer products or services without individual ownership, extending product life cycles. The product as a service model has businesses provide the functionality of a product rather than the product itself, taking responsibility for its maintenance, repair, and eventual recycling or reuse. Remanufacturing and repair are other circular strategies, where businesses refurbish used products to extend their lifespan and reduce the demand for new materials. The circular economy is a fundamental pillar of sustainability, promoting resource efficiency, reducing waste, and minimizing environmental impact. By adopting circular principles, businesses and individuals can contribute to a more sustainable future. The circular economy aligns with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, by addressing key environmental challenges such as climate change, resource depletion, and pollution. The circular economy aims to reduce waste generation by 90%, achieve 100% resource efficiency, and could reduce global greenhouse gas emissions by 60%. These ambitious goals demonstrate the transformative potential of the circular economy in creating a more sustainable world. The circular economy is a model that aims to minimize waste and promote sustainability. Key aspects include reducing waste through reuse and recycling, minimizing emissions by extending product lifespans, and encouraging sustainable practices like renewable energy to reusing materials, and creating closed-loop systems helps reduce overall waste. Extending product lifespans and using renewable resources cuts down on energy consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. The circular economy promotes sustainable practices like renewable energy and resource efficiency. The world is facing a serious challenge, with finite resources being consumed at an unsustainable rate. This resource depletion poses a major threat to economic growth and social well-being. The circular economy offers a solution by reducing reliance on virgin materials and promoting resource reuse and recycling. Currently, 70% of global resources are extracted and used only once. 90% of raw materials are extracted from virgin resources. This material waste represents a staggering $30 trillion in lost value annually. Improving resource efficiency could add up to 50% to global economic growth. We need to fundamentally rethink how we produce and consume to create a more sustainable future. The circular economy is a sustainable approach that aims to keep materials and resources in use for as long as possible, rather than the traditional linear take-make-waste model. However, there are several key barriers that are hindering the widespread adoption of the circular economy. Lack of awareness is a major issue. Many people simply don't know about the circular economy and its benefits. We need more education and awareness campaigns to change this. Investing in circular economy solutions can be expensive, especially for small and medium-sized businesses that may already be struggling financially. This is a significant barrier. There are also technical challenges involved in developing circular economy solutions, like finding alternative materials and manufacturing processes. More research and development is needed in this area. Finally, a lack of supportive policies from governments can hinder the adoption of circular economy practices. We need an enabling policy environment to encourage businesses to implement circular solutions. Overcoming these barriers will be crucial if we want to accelerate the transition to a more sustainable, circular economy. Governments play a key role in incentivizing circular economy practices through policies and regulations. Access to financing and investment is crucial to enable circular economy projects and scale them up. Technological advancements open up new opportunities for circular solutions. We need to harness innovation. Collaboration between businesses, governments, and NGOs is essential to foster a thriving circular economy ecosystem. Overcoming barriers to the circular economy requires a multi-pronged approach, addressing policy, financing, innovation, and partnerships. The circular economy is a crucial concept for addressing sustainability and resource scarcity. Governments play a vital role in shaping the circular economy through various policy and regulatory measures. This includes setting targets for resource efficiency, promoting circular business models, and encouraging innovation in this space. Governments can also provide financial incentives to businesses and individuals to embrace circular principles. Tax breaks for recycling initiatives and subsidies for green technologies are examples of such incentives. Investments in infrastructure, such as waste management systems and recycling facilities, are essential for a successful circular economy. This requires coordination and funding from the government to develop the necessary infrastructure. Raising public awareness about the importance of the circular economy is also a key role for governments. Education campaigns and promoting circular consumption habits can help drive this awareness and change in the public. Businesses have a crucial role to play in transitioning to a circular economy. One key aspect is embracing circular design, creating products that are durable, reusable, and recyclable. Adopting efficient, waste-minimizing production processes is also essential to maximize resource utilization. Investing in innovative circular technologies, like advanced recycling and material recovery, can enable closed-loop systems. Businesses can also foster circular consumption by educating consumers and promoting sustainable habits. Consumers are essential in driving the transition to a circular economy. They can do this by actively seeking out products designed for longevity, reusability, and recyclability. Consumers can also choose to support brands that are committed to circular practices and sustainability. Reducing waste is crucial. Consumers can do this by properly sorting and recycling materials and choosing reusable alternatives to single-use items. By making conscious purchasing decisions and engaging with circular-focused businesses, consumers can play a key role in supporting the shift to a more sustainable economic model. The circular economy and the sharing economy are closely aligned in their goals of promoting sustainability and resource optimization. The sharing economy enables the sharing of goods and services, reducing the need for individual ownership and minimizing waste, a key principle of the circular economy. Collaborative consumption allows individuals and businesses to access goods and services without owning them, fostering a more sustainable consumption pattern. The sharing economy extends the lifespan of products through repeated use, reducing the need for new production and contributing to a more circular system. Sharing platforms create connections between individuals and communities, fostering social and environmental responsibility. The circular economy and digital economy are closely linked, with digital technologies enabling new sustainability practices. Data-driven technologies allow us to track and monitor resources and products, improving transparency and accountability. Digital platforms connect consumers, businesses, and waste management systems, facilitating the sharing and reuse of resources. Virtual reality simulations can educate people about circular principles and practices in an immersive way. Smart manufacturing uses digital technologies to optimize production processes, minimizing waste and maximizing efficiency. The bioeconomy utilizes renewable biological resources to create sustainable products and processes, which aligns with the circular economy's goal of minimizing waste and maximizing resource use. Bio-based materials, such as bioplastics and biofuels, offer alternatives to traditional petroleum-based products, reducing reliance on finite resources and promoting a circular system. Biorefineries process biomass into various valuable products, such as bioenergy, biomaterials, and bio-based chemicals, creating a more circular and sustainable production chain. Integrating circular economy principles into the bioeconomy promotes sustainable resource management, reduces waste, and enhances the overall circularity of the system. The built environment encompasses buildings, infrastructure, and spaces. Circularity in construction involves using recycled materials, minimizing waste, and designing for longevity. Circular principles can optimize building energy efficiency, including using renewable energy sources, passive design elements, and smart building technologies. Circular water management strategies involve rainwater harvesting, greywater reuse, and reducing water consumption in buildings. Circular approaches aim to recover and reuse materials from demolished buildings, minimizing waste and maximizing resource utilization. The fashion industry is a major contributor to global waste, and implementing circular practices can help reduce textile waste significantly. Circular fashion promotes sustainable production methods, using recycled materials, minimizing resource consumption, and reducing pollution. By designing for durability, reusability, and repairability, circular fashion extends the lifespan of clothing and reduces the need for constant replacements. Circular fashion encourages businesses to adopt innovative business models such as clothing rental, repair services, and clothing swaps. The food system generates a significant amount of waste, but circular economy principles can help reduce this through composting, anaerobic digestion, and food redistribution programs. Circular economy practices also promote sustainable agriculture, emphasizing closed-loop systems, organic farming, and regenerative agriculture to conserve resources and improve soil health. Circular economy principles encourage local food systems, which can reduce transportation distances, minimize energy consumption, and support local communities. Additionally, circular economy principles advocate for reusable and compostable food packaging to reduce reliance on single-use plastics and minimize environmental impact. The circular economy offers promising solutions to address the growing problem of plastic waste. One key aspect is promoting the reduction of plastic use through reuse and recycling. Developing biodegradable plastics that can decompose naturally is another important approach to minimize plastic pollution. Advanced recycling technologies, like chemical recycling, can break down plastics into their original components, creating a closed-loop system. Economic incentives for plastic recycling and reuse can encourage both businesses and consumers to participate in the circular economy for plastics. The electronics industry is a major contributor to the growing e-waste problem, posing serious environmental and health risks. Circular economy principles can help address this challenge by extending the lifespan of electronics through remanufacturing and repair. Sustainable product design is key. Designing for durability, repairability, and component reuse promotes a more circular model. Achieving a circular economy in electronics requires innovation and collaboration between companies, governments, and consumers. We need to work together to find solutions that reduce waste, conserve resources, and create a more sustainable electronics industry. The automotive industry has a significant environmental impact, but can adopt circular principles to reduce this. Sustainable manufacturing practices like eco-friendly materials and energy-efficient processes can minimize the industry's footprint. Designing vehicles for longevity, repairability, and recyclability keeps components in use for longer and reduces waste. Promoting shared mobility services like ride-sharing optimizes resource utilization and reduces the need for individual car ownership. Implementing efficient end-of-life vehicle management, including recycling and repurposing components, extends the life cycle of valuable resources. The circular economy is not just a passing fad, but a critical step towards a sustainable future. Achieving a circular economy will require coordinated efforts from governments, businesses, and individuals alike. Transitioning to a circular model will bring benefits like job creation, waste reduction, and more efficient resource use. This slide conveys a sense of optimism and progress. The future circular economy is one of innovation, clean technology, and sustainable living. Emphasize that the circular economy is not a choice, but a necessity if we want to build a better, more environmentally friendly world. Highlight the collective responsibility we all share in making the circular economy a reality.